Finally, I have all 3 figures. Now I can do the ultimate display. But first, I need to review Godzilla.
Godzilla 2021 from GVK is, to be honest, is my favorite Godzilla design out of the MonsterVerse, even though I know the fact that Godzilla 2021 really looks similar to 2019 to the point you cannot even spot a difference. I just like the fact how in Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla is shown more of his personality. He's more meaner and brutal with his attacks. And plus in GVK, we can see him more often, like in the lights, and even if it's dark, there are lights to show more of the monsters while they're fighting. So that's why I got a figure of him, because I enjoyed Godzilla's actions in GVK. And to be honest, out of the 2 figures in the SH Monster Arts line, I was more interested with Godzilla over than Kong. So for this video, let's see if this figure of Godzilla 2021 is good to take a spot on your shelf. Sculpt and detail. Godzilla has great sculpt and detail. For example, the scales on his flesh and the nice detail on the dorsal plates. And plus, Godzilla has this nice shiny blue paint on the dorsal face and the mouth and the eyes. Yeah, looks like I got the bootleg. But before you spam the comment section, I do have some reasons why I got this bootleg. And basically it's this. Reason 1, I'm actually going to custom paint this guy to make him supercharged. I'm going to make him a similar look to the poster color version of a SH Monsters figure of this, or I'm just gonna make him look like in 2019 where he was like supercharged in the final act of that movie. Reason number 2, I'm not willing to pay $100 for a real version of a dinosaur toy. I cannot simply buy it because I just don't have that type of money with me. And reason number 3, I am a figure customizer, so I will try to improve this bootleg by fixing its problems. And yes, this figure does actually have some problems. Like the fact that this bootleg that I got has 2 left arms. Yeah. Like I said before, this guy is a bootleg, so it might have defects if you buy one. So I'll recommend you to ask your seller if that one specific figure actually has some defects or not. So you're not risking to have the same problems with me. My Godzilla has 2 left arms. Articulation. Let's see if Godzilla has good articulation. Godzilla has a combination of both ball joints and swivel joints. So let's begin with Godzilla's articulation. You can make Godzilla's head go up and down and left and right with a combination of barbell joints that are inside of the neck. And there's also a ball joint. You can make the mouth open and close. You can make Godzilla's back crunch to make epic poses. Like, whoa, let's save that particular accessory later, hehehe. Now to continue on the articulation, the legs have barbell joints. They have 2 points of articulation to bend the legs, and there's ball joints for the foot as well. And there's a ball joint at the arm to move the arms around, and there's a swivel joint at the arm to make the arm swivel a little bit, and there's 2 double joints to make the arm bend, and there's a set of ball joints for the hands to make them move as well. And lastly, there's a shit ton of ball joints that are located in the tail. So with all these joints and articulation, you can make Godzilla do a lot of good poses. because there's so much articulation in this figure, to the point I cannot even count all of it. This Godzilla figure has some accessories, so let's check them out. So Godzilla has included the normal hands from the 2019 figure, but they decide to add those same hands with the 2021 figure, and surprisingly, this Godzilla figure actually has the atomic breath. So let's use these accessories. In my personal opinion, the normal hands just simply look boring and generic for this guy, so that's why I use the hands that already comes without the box, the claw hands. I usually display this with my Godzilla because they're much more dynamic. Now let's talk about the other accessories that he has. The atomic breath piece. Well, all you need to do is just remove the jaw part of the mouth and just simply put the piece with the atomic breath piece. And all you need to do is just be gentle with it, and hopefully the part pops into the head. And after that, you can now pose your Godzilla doing the atomic breath. Size comparisons. Godzilla 2021 is in the average 6-inch range, so you can display him with a lot of your kaiju collectibles. And plus, he fits well with the other GVK figures that we have here, like Kong and Mechagodzilla. Well, looks like we finally did it. I technically have the full cast of Godzilla vs. King Kong. Even though one of these figures is not the SH Monsters figures, it still kind of counts. It's been a pleasure collecting these figures. And yes, I do admit, out of all these 3 figures, Godzilla is the best one out of all these 3. But I do admit Godzilla is the most likely chance the one you might get a lot of QC problems with. Number 1, you might get defective parts or parts that are not to be there to begin with. Like for example, my Godzilla has 2 left arms. And another thing is, the paint quality might differ with the type of model you get. Maybe the dorsal fins won't look good, or the teeth, or the eyes. So if I were you, and if you're going to get this bootleg, I recommend you to contact yourself first to check if that particular copy of yours has any defects, so you won't end up like me having a figure with defects. Well, at the end of the day, even though this figure has some few problems, I can still recommend this particular bootleg because it's not only cheap, but the quality is decent for what it is. So if you're going to get this figure, I do actually recommend it. So anyways, that's it for me. If you want to see more reviews or videos from me, yours truly, Mikael, just please like and subscribe. Well, anyways, that's it for me, and see you guys next time. Anyways, peace out.
With a crazy rap skill, get ready to rumble. Now be the time, if you ain't know, now you know. Good luck, fellas. Impossible, see invisible. Row, fight the power. Hush the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, fight the power. What you wanna do is what you wanna do. Just break the rule, then you see the truth. You see the thing, cheap, baby. Row, fight the power. Second verse dedicated to the real peeps. What we gotta say is so real thing, cause revolution ain't never gonna televise. Kicking a map, whoa, microphone phenotype. Opening third eye, seeing through the overground.
Hello, it's me, Mikael again, and if you're wondering what are these white stuff or gray stuff in my Godzilla figure, this is what you call epoxy putty. And yes, I might do like a video like explaining how I customize my figures very soon. But anyways, this is just some things to talk about if you guys are wondering what's this gray stuff right here. Like I said before, it's epoxy putty. You use this for customizing figures. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, this is the end of the video. Bye bye for now, and peace.